Hello, my name is Ronnie, and this is my project for the Acton Avenue application that I was working on. This challenge is the expenses tracker challenge that I picked up. So if you hear, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It's just my computer's processor. So this is the main interface about this project. It's very minimalistic and also very basic actually. So before explaining how the application works, I'm gonna dive into the code to see how I was able to complete this project. So this is a Linux environment, by the way. This is Vim, but my preferred code editor. So this is the main component of this React application. As you can see, this component manages the state, and also I have a couple of values in this state. I have an incomes and expenses array, and also max ID, that is to calculate the new ID that every new value, new expenses or income is gonna have, so I can keep track of it. So this main component has all the functions, and also it controls. This is the parent component. So this component transfers all these functions to the children components, as you can see just right here, and the return statement. I have the other components right here. So as you can see, everything is centralized on this app component, because in that way I'm just managing one single state for the whole application. So I don't have to be moving around different components with different states. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So as you can see, I'm using core React, and also I'm importing different components that I created as well, as you can see here in the left hand side of the screen. So I have the app component, the footer, the header, the list, and I have a modal component as well. I have a style file right here, in which I managed to using just vanilla CSS style all my components in my application. So this is having a different divs as container, different classes, and also IDs, and etc. So it doesn't. I don't use any framework to style my application. I'm using just Bird and vanilla CSS. All right. So just right here, as you can see, I am making the application responsive. I'm sorry, this letter right here. I have the responsive application. So it has different breakpoints. For example, it has the max width with 768 pixels. This is just gonna be a regular for tablets. That is the most regular, the max width for those devices. This is where I'm styling everything up, and also just below that I have sorry, this is for mobiles. Alright, just right here, as you can see, the max width for mobile devices is 568 pixels. That is the average. So I'm applying some styles here to improve the look and feel of the application. Alright, this is regarding all the styling and the UI of the application. Now going back to the application functionality itself, as you can see, I have a lot of different functions that are gonna help me to manipulate the information on the application, and also return some values that I need. As you can see, I'm using the latest feature of JavaScript. An example I'm using just right here, the spread operator, and also destructuring this particular state object. Alright, so I'm using some math as well, functions from the math object, and also this is the functions that I need to handle the model where the input from the user is going to be taken from. Sorry. Okay, so moving on, I'm just gonna sorry about that. I'm gonna move to the model component. As you can see, I'm using prop types to check that everything is being transferred into the children as expected. Right. So I'm using the React lifecycles as well. I'm using component did mount and component will receive props to make some checks and make sure that the model is rendering as expected, and also everything on the state is synchronized. Alright, this is the footer component as well, using prop types and also just a lot of placeholders to where the data is going to be placed. Okay, and also here's the list component where I'm using I'm mapping through this particular line. I'm mapping through the items array, which is an array of objects, okay, from the main application's state. As you can see, I'm handling everything right here, and also I'm adding an X right here, which is the times symbol, and also to handle click when the user wants to delete an item from the list. Okay, so this is stateless functional component, a header. I made it stateless and it just showing the header for the incomes and the expenses. Containers, nothing relevant in here. So basically that is everything regarding the code, but also I want to let you know that I included right here some tests with using adjust and assign as well. As you can see, these are just basic tests on which I'm making sure that that every component is rendering as expected and nothing else. This is just basic test. So what I really love about this project is that it helped me to create a very great working environment using continuous integration and also continuous deployment. I'm using GitHub to save my code and also all the information that I need for this repository. And I'm using Travis to automate the test. So whenever I push to my Git repository, everything is gonna be automatically testing right here. Once these tests are successful, then this Heroku instance is gonna take place and it's gonna build my code. This is very amazing working environment using just free tools, GitHub, Travis, and Heroku as well. I didn't push the code to Amazon Web Services since I had a problem with my credit card and setting up the free tier account. So sorry about that. I'm gonna include it in the email. So that's it. As you can see now, regarding the code. So this is the application, and I'm gonna add a new income about a salary, $1,000 monthly salary, and this is gonna show me different values for this. What else I can tell you? I made a sale 200. This was my cell phone example. So this is gonna show you the income, the incomes that I'm adding. So it's gonna give you a total and also the salary as well. The top income, which is my salary for $1,000. And one component is the same functionality for the other components as well. So that is the greatness of reusing components. It's the same functionality for this one. As you can see, then I can delete an item, and also the top income update to self, the total, and also the same for everything else. So this is my project. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed a lot developing this project, and hopefully I'm gonna have your feedback as soon as you can. Have a great day.